Hi guys, it's another beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World Channel. Been my routine every morning to feed all these Japanese koi, and it gives me joy and excitement giving them some food, and looking at them very healthy is really one of the accomplishments, one of the inspirations that I get from them. That is why fish keeping really became part of my life. Today's video, allow me to share with you some tips on how to maintain the health of our koi. Many have still confusion about the clarity and the cleanliness of the water. Well, we cannot always equate clarity to cleanliness because water sometimes, though clear, are not clean. It's been my experience that if you are going to maintain an indoor pond, it will not really create an algae. That's why the water is very clear, especially if you have a good filtration system. But it doesn't mean that your fish is already free from bacteria, free from lice, free from disease. Do not rely 100% of your filtration system. We must always make the water of our tank fresh. And this is the thing that I'm going to share with you. If you will see this pan, the water is black and it seems that it is not clean, but it is not, because the health of our koi are just perfect. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, what's the tip? The tip is, every day I'm going to water my plants. These plants will consume dozens of gallons of water. I'm getting the water every day for my plants from here, right from this tank. That is why I said that it is very important to regularly reduce 20% of the water from your tank. And if you have plants, you can water it to their plants and you will add new water. This is very important. I would like to emphasize this because maybe you will rely, oh, the water is just so fine, the water is just clear, and my koi are presumed to be in perfect health. Do not rely on the clarity of the water. We have to make the water fresh. Guys, you can see my filtration tank. This filtration tank is filled with hornwort. Hornwort is a kind of plant that is really very common to every country. And you will also see that I have here the duckweeds, and these duckweeds are part of the diet of this Japanese koi over here. But I did not rely on this filtration tank alone because, as what I have said, I am making it sure that from time to time I'm going to get 20% of the water from this tank and water that to my plants. So this is the tip that I'm going to share with you. So please be with me. We will examine the other tanks of our fish. If you are aiming to become successful in ornamental fish breeding, I would suggest that you will really build your tank outdoor because this fish needs sunlight, and that is why I always build tanks outside of the house. And as you can see here, this catfish, breeder catfish, are enjoying their food. The water is not that clear, but I can assure you that this water is clean because we cannot always associate the clarity of the water to its freshness or cleanliness. You will note that half of this tank is filled with plants, and these plants now are responsible for cleaning and maintaining the cleanliness of the water. So these plants now are responsible for the cleanliness of the water. And this is my piece of advice. If you are going to put plants in your tank, be sure that only half of your tank will be covered by the plants. Please give space maybe half or 3/4 of it to the fish. Because if you will allow the plants to cover all this tank, then chances are you will not be able to monitor the health of the fish. And number two, you are constricting the space for your fish. So you will see that this system is working. And one of the tips that I do is to get some 20% of this water, drain it, and then add new water regularly. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, how regular is it? I'm going to get 20% of the water from this tank 3 times a week to ensure the health of our fish. And this principle is applicable to all kinds of fish. Whether it is a mollie, it is a goldfish, it is a carp, it is cichlid, whatever, name it. This principle is really very applicable and very important. You will see that I have here tanks of our mollies. Well, they are on the surface because I put off my aeration because of the noise, because of this filming. But you will see that this condition of the fish is just very fine. They are in their A1 condition. Because, as what I have said, I will repeat this, I'm draining 20% of the water from this tank regularly and adding new water regularly. So as soon as I can get the water, I will add fresh water immediately. So guys, you will look at our swordtail. We are able now to get all the balloon mollies that occupied in this tank. So all of them now are swordtails. And this is now our breeding tank. And you will see that the water is good. And you can say that the water is good because the condition of the fish is also good. You will see that they don't have anchorworms, they don't have fin rats, and they are swimming just very fine. And this is one of the most important thing that a breeder should ensure, the health of our fish. We cannot just say that our fish is healthy when we are not going to really get and then examine very closely whether they are free from disease. So one of my technique on how to really ensure that the fish is healthy is to get some of them and verify if they don't have issues on their skin, on their health. So they don't have anchorworms, so the water is just so fine. By the way guys, these are the goldfish that we are going to sell today. Many of our friends have really asked me to buy some, and I decided to sell some of them, and they are coming and they will buy this goldfish and they will get this around 9 o'clock today. So we will now feed our baby goldfish. Guys, this is the tank of our baby goldfish. They are the babies of the CALICO. These baby goldfish are just 3 weeks old and they are estimated to reach around 500. And you will see that the tank is not even aerated. I did not provide filter. I also did not provide aerator for this tank. I only use a shallow tank and allow the algae to grow, and then this fish became so healthy. You will see that they are healthy, and in fact they have perfect body because I already have culled some of the deformed fish, the ones that doesn't have good color and the ones that doesn't have good body formation. So more or less they are already selected. 90% of them are already for aquarium quality. But maybe you will ask, Dexter, how did you do these things? Your goldfish became big and fat even without the air pump and even without this filtration system. The secret is, again, I am reducing 20% of the water of this tank of baby goldfish every day. I said every day because I am feeding live food. I estimated this that by the month of June or July, we can already dispose this at the pet store. As you can see, this tank, they are not filled with water because I just finished reducing 20% of the water, and after this filming I am going to put some new water over here because we cannot really rely 100% of our filter bucket. We really have to make from time to time the water fresh. And the koi are just here. They are very healthy. They are eating their food. They're not very eager because they're already full. I have already given them food earlier today. But you look at this one. This water are about to be filled with new water today. So that is the cycle. Well, I'm not doing this every day because it will cost us so much of our electricity or power bill. But I am doing this 3 times in a week. So that makes our fish healthy. Each of this tank have different kinds of fish already because we made a proper segregation according to its kind. So guys, please take a look at the breeder SELFIN. You will see that they are already very big and they are large in size. And this SELFIN are all red eye. This is an indication that your SELFIN is a pure breed when they have red eyes. And you will see that their color is too dark, and some of them are already very pregnant, about to deliver their babies. This is our main tank, and we lift the water over there, and then the water flows back here already filtered and clean. And you will note that as my way of having a balanced ecosystem is to produce some tubifex worm right here. And I can spot that they have really thrived and they have multiplied because this is already their natural habitat. The dirt of the fish will jump over here and then they will eat that, and then this water here will become clean. So this provides a balanced system, the ecosystem. So guys, you will see that this tank is already filled with our silver balloon mollies. You will see that all of them has rounded bodies already because we already made a segregation. So you will see that the water is green, but I would like to repeat that this is a clean water and fresh water. So you will become successful in this field of breeding ornamental fish if you are not lazy. Meaning that you have that dedication, that you have that spare time to clean your tanks. Because some of us are just good at viewing our aquarium, and some of us are just good also at appreciating the fish without really understanding about their health conditions. So that's very important, understanding the behavior, understanding the health conditions of our fish. So I hope guys that this video will encourage you to become conscious about the conditions of our fish by doing this technique. And I am going to assure you that you will become very, very successful in the field of raising ornamental fish. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are new to this channel, may I request that you will subscribe and you will hit that notification bell so that you will be abreast of the videos that we are uploading, especially on the animals. Thank you for watching, only here at Dexter's World.